Alrighty, welcome back to Fantathon, our quest to casually Let's Play every mainline Final Fantasy game, plus some bonuses. We have been through 11 games now. Final Fantasy 1 through Final Fantasy 10, and then we hit our bonus game of Final Fantasy 10-2, and now we are back to our main schedule with Final Fantasy 11. Now, we have a lot to talk about before we start Final Fantasy 11, so I'm just warning you now. You're not going to see gameplay here for a little bit, so if you had clicked on this video just to see gameplay, scrub through, because we're going to be talking for a little bit. So first of all, a disclaimer. Final Fantasy XI is an MMO. Square's first jump into the world of MMOs. MMOs are not very Let's Playable. The idea behind the Let's Play is me playing the game solo without any help or anything, and just trying to figure out the game and just experiencing the game as if I had just bought it at a game store randomly, you know, back in the day. And MMOs do not fit that very well. They're very grindy. They're very community-based. They're not usually super story-driven. The Final Fantasies are a bit more than other MMOs, but they're not really for Let's Plays, basically. You know, they're more of a game that you play while you're doing other things, or a game you jump on with your friends at certain times. So just throwing that out there, this Let's Play is going to be much different than the other Let's Plays we've done. I've heard that the campaign, the main campaign, not including the DLC, takes about 120 hours to complete. I'm not guaranteeing we do all that. I'm up to the possibility of doing it if we're all really enjoying the game and I'm enjoying the game. But if it gets to the point where it's getting really grindy and it doesn't really feel like a Let's Play anymore and it more like feels like I'm just streaming an MMO, then we'll move on. So we'll just play it by ear, whatever we're feeling. If we're still really enjoying it, we're going to keep playing it, but I'm not going to force us to play all 120 hours of the main campaign just because, you know, Fantathon needs to be complete or anything. So just throwing that out there. So also, there may be some tech issues because I have not tested this game at all. I wanted this experience to be my first time playing it ever. I wanted you guys to see my reaction to opening up the game and experiencing all the tutorials and everything. So I have not even launched the game yet. I do not know how it's going to work with my computer also streaming. I do have a 2 PC setup I could figure out if we need to. But I don't usually stream on 2 PCs. I stream on 1 PC, so there is a chance that the game lags because I'm playing it and streaming. I might have to lower settings, who knows. So just throwing that out there. We'll see how it goes. I don't think Final Fantasy XI is super taxing on your computer given that it's old, so it will hopefully be okay, but we'll see. So that's that. Now, let's talk a little bit about the history. Oh, the one other thing I wanted to say, in terms of it being a Let's Play, I'm going to be more open to help during this because it's an MMO, and that's kind of the point of MMOs. I'm going to be playing solo, but I am going to be a bit more open to help from chat because it's an MMO. It's kind of supposed to be a community thing. I've heard that Final Fantasy XI is very not beginner-friendly because you're supposed to play with other people. And in general, the game is very, like, community-driven, even more so than, like, 14. So it's not very solo friendly. So yeah, it's going to be interesting, but we'll get to that once we jump on. So let's talk a little bit about the history of Final Fantasy XI. So Final Fantasy XI came out in 2002, and it came out for PS2, I believe Xbox as well. And it came out for PC a couple months later. It came out in May, I believe, 2002 on PS2. And then November it came out on PC. And it was the first online game for Square, pretty much, or at least first MMO. And the way it worked is you bought a PS2 disc, and then you had to buy an HD, a hard drive for your PS2, install the hard drive, and then you had to get another thing to connect to the internet. So you had to install all that stuff on your PS2, then put in the PS2 disc, and then you could play it on your PS2. Or you could just play the PC version through, believe it or not, Play Online. And so that's the way it worked. And you would play on your PS2, and then you would buy separate discs for the DLCs. and you put them in your PS2, and it would just install the DLC onto your PS2 hard drive. Now, in May of 2016, the PS2 servers shut down. PS2 and Xbox servers shut down. You can no longer play those. However, the game is still playable on PC, which is really cool. And from what I understand, it's still pretty close to the original game. It's an MMO, so it's always getting updated and stuff. So it's obviously not the same as it was when it came out back in 2002. But it's still like the same core game. Whereas I believe with Final Fantasy XIV, they had like a huge update a little while ago, the Realm Reborn thing, where the entire kind of game got updated. But apparently this game is still pretty close to the original. Other than the fact that we're playing the PC version, which came out a few months later, and other than the fact that it's been updated a lot over the years, it's still kind of the original core game, which is cool. Now, normally we would just buy the game on Steam, play it, do it that way. But this is Final Fantathon, So I gotta go as OG as possible just because it's Final Fantathon, right? So I went and bought the PS2 version of the game. Here it is. This is what you would buy at the store if you wanted to play Final Fantasy XI. It's got play online at the bottom, online. You flip it over. They actually don't do that good of a job telling you all the crap you need. Like, I couldn't really see on here where it says you need a hard drive. They got the little black, the little black boxes that say like, oh, this is the stuff you need. But other than that, it says internal hard disk drive required. But it doesn't say it at all up here. There's no big like alert on the front that says like, hey, you need that. It's just the little black box on the back. So I'm sure plenty of parents probably bought this at GameStop not knowing that you needed all this stuff. Also, yeah, it says AOL dial-up compatible, which I thought was pretty funny. There's all sorts of kind of goofy stuff. So you open it up, you get the quick start guide. You have the disc here for the game. And then you get the Play Online disc and also Tetramaster viewer. So the way this would work is you would plug in the Play Online disc, you'd install Play Online, and then you'd plug in the Final Fantasy XI disc. And the idea for them was that Play Online was going to be this huge thing. Like, the amount of work they put into Play Online, they wanted it to be like AOL almost. They would not distribute online services, but they had email, they had friends lists, like all the stuff that you would expect from like PlayStation Online and Xbox Online. Play Online, they wanted to be the next PlayStation Online. They would put a lot of time and effort into Play Online. And it seems like what they wanted to do was get everyone to install Play Online on their PS2s and then release multiple games. There was Final Fantasy XI, then there'd be the DLCs, and they wanted to like continue releasing stuff for Play Online and have Play Online be like this hub that you would log into, and then there'd be this whole list of games, like Steam before Steam existed, right? So basically, yeah, I mean, that's probably the best example I could give is Steam, because you had like friends lists and a list of games to play. So they put a lot of time and effort into Play Online, and they kind of scammed a lot of people into Play Online because of their game guides, like Final Fantasy IX. It kind of all makes sense now. This is why the Final Fantasy IX guide sent everyone to Play Online. It's not because they wanted the guide to be terrible. It's because they wanted people to get used to using Play Online, so that when they launched this, everyone would already have an account and it could become the new Steam, So anyways, if you plug this in, if you plop Final Fantasy XI into the PS2, you do get a bit of a splash screen, which is cool. So I'll show you what that looks like. So if you put in the Play Online disc, you just get a thing that says, hey, you need the hard drive. But if you put in the Final Fantasy XI disc, It allows you to at least see the main menu. Why does it look so dark? It looks so dark. Is that normal? Let me see. Good old 2002. It's 2002 lighting. That's so weird. Why does it look so dark? Wait, I gotta know. Is this the game or is this my PS2? I don't know. This looks normal, doesn't it? This doesn't look dark. I think it's actually the game. I think the game is just super dark. That's very strange. Because the servers are off, they just made everything dark. Dude, that's weird. That is very strange. I don't remember it looking like that when I plopped the disc in to test it. Yo, Astro, thank you so much for the 23 months. And Steel Toes, thank you for the gifted sub. And Yet Narco, thank you so much for all the bits. Life is strange indeed. So, we open up this very dark title screen. You have this, like, ear-grating sound when you move the cursor. I don't know what that's about. If we click this, it just says install a hard drive. The options are just this. But you can view the intro, which is pretty cool. I have a feeling that we're going to see this when we play the game. Maybe in better quality. So we're not going to watch this whole thing. But
its many-colored light filled the world with life and brought forth mighty gods.
It's kind of cool that you can still watch this at least, right?
In that light, the world entered an age of bliss.
So
until after a time.
Okay, so that's that. So that's the PS2 version. But that's not all. I also purchased one of the DLC packs. So this is what the DLC would look like. You would get this expansion. You'd put this disc in with the Play Online disc, and it would install it onto your hard drive. And then you would have the DLC. And this one actually has a giant white box that says, yo, this is an expansion pack. Do not buy this unless you have Final Fantasy XI, Play Online, a hard drive, and a network adapter for your PS2. If you don't have all of those things, this is a completely useless disc. And if you plug this in, you just get the install a hard drive message. You don't get a cool video or anything. So that's that. So that should have been it. But I'm me. So I also bought the entire PC version of Final Fantasy XI, the original PC version. Here it is. And the PC version, because it came out a couple months later, automatically came with the first expansion pack, which is Rise of the Zillart. So you get that expansion for free. And nowadays, if you buy the game anywhere, you automatically get that expansion because only the PC version is left. So here's that. And this copy that I bought is awesome. They have everything in here. So I have to show you the unboxing of this because look, it's like you just bought it from Walmart. Look at that. You pull this out. Look at this. Look at that. It's like we just bought it. It's ready to go. You got the instruction manual on top. You have the 3 discs, which we'll talk about in a second. And then you have the Tetramaster instruction manual for Windows. Wait a second, that looks the same. Is that the same exact book twice? Did they goof up? Nope. This is the French version. I don't know why they specifically have a French version. I guess for Canada, like particularly. I mean, even as a Canadian flag there. So this is the Canada version. And they have the same stuff in French as well. So this is what we get. We get a controls list, controls and commands list, which is actually going to be really useful because I don't really know the commands. But I'm not surprised at all that they included this because this was the first MMO for a lot of people. People aren't going to know this random crap. So pretty nice that they included that. They even have a emotes section with bangers such as /doze, /huh, and /upset. That's going to be me the entire playthrough, /upset. Then we have the instruction guide, which I'll probably use too, although a lot of this is just for play online. How to check your email and how to add friends, because they had to explain all that stuff. And there is some really funny old verbiage going on in this book. For example, there's this part that explains to you what emails are. You can send email. Email is already a fundamental tool for communication, but Play Online makes it easier to use than ever. So that's nice. And then there's some very dated dialogue in here as well. For example, you can communicate with easy-to-use chat and message systems. Use chat to talk with your Play Online friends about any topic you'd like. Any topic, huh? The internet was a different place in 2002. We could talk about anything we wanted to. Not so much nowadays. So, here are the discs. We got the Final Fantasy discs, which disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, disc 4, and then you have the Play Online disc. So you install this first, and then you put through all the other discs. Unfortunately, I tried to install the game with these discs just to be like, you know, super Fantathon about it, but it did not work. These discs, from what I understand, don't work anymore. What you're supposed to do now is you go to their website, just like any other MMO, and you just download the files, and it just installs. So I was not able to install from the actual discs. From what I understand, it's the same files, but you just get them on their website now. Doesn't work on the discs anymore, so I know, super lame, but that's the way it goes. So I downloaded it off their website, but what's so cool about this that you're going to see that just blew my mind, because I thought it was just going to launch into the game, because Play Online isn't a thing anymore. So I figured it was just going to skip the whole Play Online step and go right into Final Fantasy XI. And also, when I was getting ready for this, I had read that if you had a Play Online account, you have to combine it with your Square Enix account to play the game now. So I had to figure all that out. I had to get a Square Enix account. I had a Square Enix store account, but for some reason it wouldn't work. So I had to make a new Square Enix account, and then I had to link it to a Play Online account so I could play the game. Well, little did I know that, believe it or not, Play Online is still a thing. A lot of the things don't work, but when you launch Final Fantasy XI, even with a Square Enix account, you have to have your Play Online info, and it launches good old Play Online. Here it is. So now you use your Square Enix password instead. But from what I understand, this is how it looked back in 2002 with this goofy chocobo cursor and text. So get ready. We're going to be entering the year of 2002, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to get wild. So before I log in, there's something very important I have to talk to you about. When you create your Play Online account, which, by the way, this song, 2002, boys. So when you create your Play Online account, you have to create like a whole thing because, like I said, they were trying to make this like Steam. So you have to have an avatar, you have to have a name, all info about yourself, everything, right? When you go to create your avatar, they have a bunch of like Nintendo Me looking characters. And then they have a picture of like every Final Fantasy character. It's awesome. They have like the portraits, like when you open up the menu, the portraits of all the Final Fantasy 7 characters, all the Final Fantasy 8 characters, Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy 10. I think they even put Final Fantasy 12 in here. They probably updated it and put 12 in there. All sorts of really cool characters, right? Then they have like animals and goofy stuff, right? Well, for some reason, there's a section on the avatar picker called Dejected Animal World. I don't know why. And it's just a bunch of sad animals. So I just want to prepare you now. If you don't like to see sad animals, you might want to close your eyes or just avert your gaze from the top left side of the screen. Because, of course, I picked that sound effect. We're logging into AOL. The sad panda. Look at this panda. What? Why is this an avatar? Look at it. It's literally called Dejected Panda. Dejected Animal Land. Why is that a thing? The rest of them are so normal. Okay, not that normal. We got poisoned fruits. Okay, we just gotta look at all these because they're weird. Here, okay, so here's the boys and the girls. Kind of weird, but whatever, right? The girl's kind of really terrifying. Then you have like the Miis. These are fine. Then you have animals, but for some reason they're like freaky. I don't know what's going on with the hamster. He has a lump. And it says like their name. I don't know. It's weird. Then you have fast food. I don't know what these numbers... They have like HP and MP numbers, but they're like random. Hamburger has 1,280 HP, but only 4 MP. Drink has only 10 HP, but 2,001 MP. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why the taco has a ticket. It's weird. The cinnamon roll looks questionable. There's crepes. Weird. Then we have the poisoned fruits that are like mean versions of the fruits, I guess. Then you have role-playing. This is fine. I could be a mermaid. That's pretty dope. I could be whatever the heck that is. I think it's supposed to be an angel, but more nightmare fuel than angel. We got Boney. I almost picked Boney. And look at this pumpkin guy. He's so cute. I almost picked the pumpkin guy. The Halloween ones are adorable. I like them a lot. Zodiac signs. That's cool. You could have just your blood type. I don't know why that's the thing. Then you got these creepy, realistic-looking characters. You got horror stuff. You got women. You got grind heads, whatever that is. Masks. This is friend gallery. These are our friends, I guess. I'm friends with a dead giraffe alien. These are cute. The cartoons are kind of cute. Monsters are cute. Those are weird. And then you have Dejected Animal Land. Why? For what reason? Look at the penguin. It makes me sad just looking at him. He's so sad. I just want him to be happy. And he's sad. And there's a dejected woman. I should have picked Dejected Woman. And there's the koala with the baby koala, and they're both sad. The sad alligator. And then old school robots. It's just... And then here's the final... See, these are so cool. Like, look at these. Look at the chocobo. Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy 10, Final Fantasy 10-2, thank God they included those. Final Fantasy 11, that's us. Okay, they don't have 12. I thought they had 12. They have Tactics, though. That's cool. And Tactics Advance. And they have Airgeist, which is cool. Really goofy Airgeist characters. Threads of Fate, which is neat. The Bouncer, which I've never played. Vagrant Story. Legend of Mana. That one's pretty dope. Oh, and they have Brave Fencer Musashi, too. How cool is that? And then Front Mission 3. I don't know what that is. Is that one of their tactics games? But yeah. Dejected Panda was the only correct answer. I also created my profile here. I am a 30-year-old male. Job is obviously business professional. I live in the United States, in Ohio. My first language is English. My interest is games, specifically video games. My second interest is computers, specifically computers. And my third interest is weekends, specifically weekends. So that's my profile. So I'm not gonna go around here too much, but just Play Online is so cool. They really were trying to do so much with it. I tried to send an email, but like I couldn't. I tried to send an email to myself. It didn't work. I don't think the email works anymore, unfortunately. This is my email. If you want to try to send me an email, I'll see if I get it. But yeah, wasn't working for me. You got your friends list. I have no friends, of course. And then that was it. You had like a file manager and stuff too. It was cool stuff, man. This stuff is all very cool. How do I go back? Where's the back button? How do I get out of here? Help. What? I had to go into another section to get back. All right, here we go. There's some other stuff, but meh. Let's get into the action. So this is a great. First of all, gotta love the prelude. Believe it or not, my original PC version of Final Fantasy XI came with a 30-day code. And believe it or not, it actually worked. So I have a 30-day free trial. Let's go. Don't have to pay for the first month of Fantathon. It's weird how it works. So you sign up for a service account and it's like $12 a month, I think, which is like pretty okay for an MMO. But nowadays I feel like that's kind of like, I don't know, it hurts more and more to pay a monthly fee for one game. I think the problem is Game Pass. I think Game Pass kind of ruined MMO pricing. Because it's like, why pay $12 a month for a single game when I can pay less than that? Because like PS Plus Premium is what, $100 a year, I think. And I think Game Pass is even cheaper. And you get like 200 games or more, and they change. So it's like, it's hard to justify paying monthly for a single game. And then on top of that, they have the audacity to price via character. Now, to be fair, it's only $1, but I think it's included in your monthly. So it's like $1 more a month for every character you have. Like, what are we, living in 2002? Yes, we are. Like, just have infinite characters. It just feels weird that you have to pay. I had to pay an extra $1 for my one character, too. It's not like you get one character free. You pay $12, I think, and then it's like an extra $1 for your one character. You could pay $12 and just not have a character and be like, hey, guys, I have play online. But yeah, kind of weird. But I set all that up. I have one character. So let's see. Hopefully we can launch the game. Also, this was kind of cool. Exploring Vanadiel is a thrilling experience. During your time here, you will be able to talk, join an adventure with many other individuals, and an experience that is unique to online games. That being said, we have no desire to see your real life suffer as a consequence. Don't forget your family, your friends, your school, or your work. It's nice of them to think that I'll be that addicted to this game. But, kind of nice that they put that there, because to be honest, I would have liked to read that if I played this back in 2002. Because I knew a lot of people who were ruined their lives to MMOs. I knew like several personal people that ruined their life to MMOs. Kind of crazy. We have an update from yesterday? What did they update today? Oh no, Death's logging in today. We gotta update. We gotta remove all the fun. Shit. Oh my god. How many files? Death's logging in today. We gotta remove all the fun. We gotta make the beginning more grindy just for him. Yeah, so from what I've heard, this game is very unsoloable. Like, even for MMO standards. This game is very difficult at the start. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. Gonna be very interesting to see how it goes. Kanzi said it's easier to solo now. That's interesting. Or I probably should say Kanzi. I heard that when it launched, it was like they were trying to push people to make friends and stuff because they wanted, you know, Square put everything into this, man. Like, I know I always say that my biggest issue with Final Fantasy XI without playing it is that it's called Final Fantasy XI. Why didn't they just call it Final Fantasy MMO? Why did they just call it Final Fantasy Online? Why ruin the main series by forcing people to play a completely different style game? But I'm starting to understand it now because they put everything into this. Like, they really wanted everyone to play Final Fantasy XI. They wanted everyone to be a part of Play Online. They wanted people to use their emails. They wanted people to make friends lists through Play Online and play Final Fantasy XI together. They wanted to make the game, like, unplayable without friends so that everyone would create a community and they could create this big, vast online community. Like, they were all in. It reminds me a lot of how they went all in on mobile games, like, a decade later. A decade later, they go all in on mobile games, and they're like, we are going to push mobile games to their absolute limit in Japan. We're going to make a Kingdom Hearts mobile game that you have to play to understand the canon. We're going to combine all the Final Fantasy games together into mobile games. We're going to launch Final Fantasy 15 with a dedicated mobile game companion. Like, they went all in on mobile games. And in the same way, they went all in with MMOs back in 2002. It's really interesting. You kind of see, you learn a lot about Square Enix in the way that they do things. Squaresoft, from what we understand, was more about just making good games and making like a dedicated fan base. And Square Enix was much more about making a universe of Square Enix communities, you know. So it's pretty interesting. It's just kind of a different, they had a different mindset on the business side. Alright, we did it. We beat the game. Oh no. Oh no. How could this take this long? I launched this yesterday. How could this take this long? There's no way. Are we attached to AOL Online? There's no frickin' way. Surely this number has to go down. There's no frickin' way. There's no way. It's emulating dial-up. There's no way this happens on the day that we start too. I could think of a no better introduction into the world of MMOs. Like, this is perfect. This is what playing an MMO is like. maybe, but like we haven't launched into the game part yet, where you actually hit play. I've launched this far before. So I don't know why it didn't install this before. Dude, we are so immersed right now. We are immersed into the Final Fantasy XI universe. Where is this installing to? Is this installing to my C drive? I might not have enough space. Oh my god. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Alright. We'll skip ahead. We'll skip ahead in the video till when this is done. Alright, here we go. Our update is complete. I got a full cup of coffee. I'm ready to go. Let's do it. Final Fantasy XI time. So yeah, that was my bad, because like, I thought... Wait, where's the game? Hey!
Diagonally.
Diagonally, where's the... I pressed play and then it poofed. Oh, there it goes. Wait. Okay.
It all began with a stone.
It all began with a stone. Alright, hold on. We'll relaunch it. Once I get it. Yeah, so I had gotten all the way to this point, and then it said, you need to pay. So I thought, you know, we were good to go in terms of updates. But after you pay is when they do the update, I guess. So, big rip on my part. Okay, there we go. That should be good. Let's X out. Can I close the game? Well, let me close. Yes, I read the rules, the conduct. Alright. Hold on, we gotta fix this now. Dude, this, oh my god, we have to change, oh my god. We have to change the config because holy moly. This looks like I'm playing in 144p. Hold on just a second. Wow! Oh my god, it's so loud. Why is it so loud? Turn it down. Oh my god. Look at these graphics! Background aspect ratio. Can I change it? Why does it just say that? Oh my god, this game is a lot. Holy crap. The resolution's in a different program? What does that mean? Close this. I'm guessing it's in Play Online's thing. Okay, how do I close this? There we go. Holy crap. I feel like I've truly been transported to 2020, 2001, 1994. Okay. Here. Alright. Surely I can... Upper right? Wait a second. File... Not here either? God. Oh, this is great. This is everything I wanted and more. This truly feels like we're playing back in 2002. Okay, surely it's here, right? Wait. How do I get the Final Fantasy 11 options? This is truly an authentic experience. I have to log out of here too? Wait, are you serious? The... Play online viewer config, or... Oh my god, it's in this folder? Are you serious? Wait a second. Hold on, I'll just do this because it'll be easier. Just jump over to desktop real quick. So you're telling me I have to go in this program folder, like my program, and go to Final Fantasy 11 config? And I have to close the game. Hold on. We gotta log out. I love the log out sound. Oh my god. Okay. I guess we could do borderless. You're telling me it supports 2K? UI size? I'm old. I need big UI. Well, what does custom mean? Oh, it's probably over here. Can we just do... Just do Ultra and see what happens. Oh my god. Oh, this is hilarious. I can't believe this. This is hilarious. Alright. We'll see what happens. No, I want to watch the opening movie. Beep-a-leep boop boop boop. Hacking in bat beep-a-leep doo boop boop. AOL activate. Dejected Panda activate. That's me trying to get the game to start. I'm in. Holy cow. Yeah, everything should be set up. I mean, it probably isn't. But it should be. I'm gonna get in there, gonna be like, oh, you want ultra settings. Time to update again. We gotta update the ultra settings. Why is that window capture on? No! I clicked... Ah, my god. I clicked off the game to fix the window, and then click back on the game and skip the... I hate everything. Alright. Oh, look at how nice this looks. I mean, it still looks kind of bad, but... nicer than before. It's actually gonna fit my window. Look at that. For the first time in a while, we don't have to have the black bar. Final Fantasy XI is the most cutting edge piece of technology. I can play it in 2K. Oh God, why is this so small? Are these options for ants? Oh no. I wonder if I should make the UI even bigger. I think I probably should. Because it's 2K. Alright, let's make the UI bigger, and then let's watch the opening movie. Also, let's listen to this log out sound again. They were really trying to be so futuristic with it. Alright, I'm going biggest UI size. As big as it goes. We're going straight up old man UI. Get out your monocle. I really feel like I'm accessing the Matrix with this. Oh my God. Let me open up AIM chat real quick. I'm surprised the date 8/19/2022 doesn't just like break the whole system. Wait a second, it's been 20 years? I should have checked my mail. Alright, I'm not clicking anything. My hands are off the keyboard.
It all began with a stone.
Oh no, it's really quiet.
Legend says, in ages past, a sentient jewel,
Oh, well.
enormous and beautiful, banished the darkness. Its many-colored light filled the world with life and brought forth mighty gods. Bathed in that light, the world entered an age of bliss, until after a time, the gods fell into slumber. That world was called Vana'diel. In the 863rd year of the
Alright, I'll turn it up.
Vana'diel was in the midst of
We're turning it up.
his hordes of beastmen.
Oh, there we go. I did it without
The
screwing it up.
leaders of the enlightened peoples united their forces in desperate alliance. They were the Kingdom of Sandoria, the Republic of Bastu, the Federation of Windurst, and the Grand Duchy of Juno.
Ooh, look at that.
Together, they struggled for survival in battle after battle as chaos engulfed the land.
Where are the dejected pandas?
What's going on? What was that?
What's going on?
Fire at will!
It's weird. I feel like the FMV quality is lower, but like the epicness is higher. Does that make any sense at all? Like, I feel like a lot of work was put into this. Music's already banging. Those behemoths are sick.
Aldo, listen. You've got to climb.
Why is Red 13 so mad?
Sis?
Can you lower yourself down?
I think so. Sis, are you alright?
Yeah, she's fine.
Emelyn?
Aldo, just run!
Emelyn?
They killed her very silently. There's no scream or nothing. It's weird. It's like... I want to say the graphics look really good for PS2, but the animations are kind of whack. But it does seem like they put a lot into this opening cutscene. They needed to sell this as a Final Fantasy, even though it's an MMO. So they put a lot of work into it. Well, that was sad. Yeah, it comes across more of Goofy than... But the first part was really epic. Showing off all the classes, trying to fight off the dudes. He's back. Look at him. Now he's a superhero. What's he doing? That was epic. Let's pose. Connection terminated or not available. What? Can't play, boys. Smiley's in the chat. Alright, hold on. Oh god, is that like super loud now? Great. Could they not normalize the volume between frickin' Play Online and Final Fantasy? Alright, hold on, let's see what's going on here. Oh god, why is it... Give me like two of the same... Beep-a-lee-ba-lee-ba-lee-doo-doo, beep-a-loo-ba-loo. For some reason I had to log on again. I don't know. Yeah, that's the other thing I was gonna say about MMOs not being very Let's Playable. Is that, like, servers go down, updates happen. Yeah, I have dial-up. There we go. Alright, that sounds... It still sounds really loud. How's that? Loudness. Does that sound good? So here's all the DLCs. Rise of the Zillart is grayed out. I wonder why, because we should have it. Maybe we get it in a minute. Maybe we have to install it. Oh boy. I can't wait for more install. Alright. It's time for the best part of MMOs. Character creation. This is what everyone has been waiting for. Hey, don't give me that look. Kinda creeping me out. What the? Why does the... This is... This is oddly, like... Why is this so... Victoria's Secret? What is going on? This is strange. Why are they all on the catwalk? Oh, now he's running! Look at him go. This one can run. And then get tired and then fall over. We don't want this guy. This guy's lame. He gets tired easy. It's like we're selecting a... It's weird. Selecting a model. I don't like it. It's kind of... Ugh. I don't like this. Alright, so... Human A, human B. Is she gonna run and get tired, or just stand there and think? She's just gonna ponder. What am I doing here? Why am I here? Why are you looking at me like this? Don't pick me, please. I don't want to go on an adventure. I'm out. Okay, then we have Elfman. Is this The Legend of Zelda? My hand. I'm going to go to bed. Oh, Elfman runs. Does Elfman get tired? Oh god, shaky camera. See, now Elfman can run much further, and he doesn't get tired. I like Elfman. Seems confident. Just gonna sit back down. Alright, what about Elfwoman? What is this music? Why is the lady music like... We're at a Victoria's Secret fashion show. What is going on? Why is that? I don't... This is weird. What is this bass? It's kind of a jam. Oh, what's over there? Alright. Now we're talking. He died. Can't run. 0 out of 10. At least this music fits better. Aww. She's cute. Okay, we gotta pick this one. Look at this. This is the most adorable thing I've ever seen. She's dancing! At least she looks excited for the journey. Everyone else is just standing around and sitting. She's dancing. She's ready to go. She is the only character that looks excited for the journey. I might have to pick her. Okay, now we got Cat Lady. Oh, okay. I didn't... At this point, expected. What is she doing? What is... What was that? What? This is... What should we have the cat lady do? I don't know, maybe like climbing a mountain or... No, let's have her do yoga. What is... Oh my god. What is she doing now? Well, we know which one to pick if we want more friends. He just looks hungry. Ah! Galka smash! Finally, a regular human. Alright. God, now he's just lumbering around. What? Oh, he's got a tail. What is... These characters are weird. Alright, let's look at the stats. So the elves have more strength and vitality, but less agility. That's weird. Less intelligence. That's also weird. I thought the elves would be, like, more intelligent. These guys, of course, have more agility and more intelligence. Less strength. The cat lady... Oh, no. The cat lady has the best stats. Really good strength, really good dexterity, okay vitality, really good agility. Low intelligent. No, good intelligence. She has good everything. Oh, no. And then this dude has really good stats, too. Good everything. Well, I got bad news. If we're going by stats, I'm picking this. Because I usually go for like dexterity builds and speed builds. This is the best class for that. Or best race, I guess. Because this isn't class yet. Yoga cat. I can't do yoga cat. I can't do yoga cat. My friend... Listen, the friends list only gets 200 friends. That's not enough place. That's not enough friends. I'm gonna max out on friends if I pick yoga cat. Maybe I just go lame human. I just can't. This kills me. The way that it hits that drum, and she's standing there with her hand on her hip backwards, like, oh. Oh, you want to pick me? You want to pick the elf lady? What do you think about this? Like, what? Bro. Do I go lame human? I'm going male elf. I don't care. I'm going male elf. Alright. This looks like a Final Fantasy character. Let's go him. Stop! I need to see the face! I'm going this one. Wait, there's only 2 hairstyles? Lame character creator. Small, medium, large. Small, medium, large, what? It's something I can't see. Uh-oh. Nothing's changing. I don't know. It's it says size down here, but I'll go medium. All right, now here's the important part. So we got warrior, monk, white mage, black mage, red mage, thief. Now here's the deal. We're playing solo, so I doubt we want to go mage. Thief is what I would normally pick for me. But is Thief gonna be hard to solo with? Because thieves are normally not very self-sufficient. Be a monk, reject society. Return the monkey. We want Thief Cat. We do get AI partners. Alright. I'm gonna stick true to myself. We're going Thief. Okay. Press the plus key to generate a random name. What plus key? I don't have a plus key. Oh, there we go. Boprulot? Boprulot? Pog lotion? Cabant? Race driver. Got Gwiglusen? Wow, these are some names. Alright, so here's the thing. I believe, because this is an MMO, my account name should still stay Death Unites Us. So I think we can name this guy whatever we want. So I think we're going to go with your guys' current vote war name. Which is Snakeboat. So his name is gonna be Snakeboat. I told you guys, if you vote it, I'll use it. So that's his name. I told you I'd do it. Up to this point, we haven't been able to use the names much, so this is for you guys. You're welcome. Is Mav in the chat? I don't know. He was here earlier. I don't know if he's still here. Need him to remove Snakeboat at some point. Okay. World? Okay, wait. Is this the world I come from, or is this, like, server? Surely this is just, like, my home world. Oh, this is server. Okay. I'm guessing it doesn't matter. They have a Baleful? What? Bahamut because Bahamut? TBN! They have TBN? Should we go TBN? It's the first one in the list. That might mean it's like the default world or the I suck world. It matters a ton. Is Shiva okay? Does anyone here that plays the game, is there like a reason not to pick Shiva? I mean, I'd be okay doing the least populated server, because we're going solo anyways. It might actually be better to pick a dead server. That's true. It would affect the economy. It's snake boat, so we have to pick Leviathan. It's weird. They don't give you any info. Maybe they give me some info if I click it. I'm just gonna go Shiva. TBN. Whatever happens, happens. Gold World Pass. I don't have one. Not gold. Okay, now we're talking home country. This is the Elven home country. So maybe I should pick this one. The Elvan, a proud race of warriors, forged this kingdom in northern Quan from the fires of civil war. Two elite chivalric orders keep watch over the kingdom. The Royal Knights patrol its borders. This nation was established in southern Quan by the Humes, a people with great technological ingenuity. The president is elected by popular vote. Is this America? Tribes of Teru Teru from the sweeping grasslands and neighboring islands of southern Mindartia? Alright, we'll just go to Elf World. What? Elf World. Register Snake Boat. I can't believe his name's Snake Boat. Alright, it's finally time to play the video game. This truly has been an MMO experience, taking this long to get into the game. Whew.